Okay guys, so this is the sewing part of the tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is to fold the pocket and the band, fold this in. So you see, except like I'm folding this pattern, I did not cut out the pocket because I want to use it for several things. So I folded the band area inwards, folded the pocket area. These two things are very important. So I've notched the side, my knee area, I notched that place to serve as a guideline. Then I added 1 inch at the crotch side, 1 inch for the side, and I added ½ inch for the crotch side. Depends on what you can work perfectly with. So this is also the back, the same thing. Folded the band area, so I'm adding my 1 inch for the side and my ½ inch for the crotch area. Okay, so please do not miss your seam allowance. So guys, this is what we have. Also note your dart area. Okay, so guys, we're going to be cutting the pocket. Now we're going to be opening it up, cutting the pocket facing. So the pocket facing, you're cutting it. Okay, you're going to start from where the pocket will end. Like I want to use 11 inches plus my sewing allowance as 10 plus 1, and that is 11 inches for the depth of my pocket. So the side, I'll be adding that 1 inch that I added at the normal trouser pattern, then ½ inch for the other side. So the next thing I'll be cutting now, I'm going to be cutting the pocket itself now. Okay, so pocket itself, I've folded that part in. Now I'm going to be adding ½ inch sewing allowance for the side. Remember my depth distance 11 inches. Okay, and I'm going to be adding half at the upper part. You can see that I folded the band area because I won't be needing that part. Okay, so guys, this is it. Here am I cutting it out. So I'm going to be I sew the pockets. The first I'm going to be sewing, getting the main pocket itself, placing it on the trouser itself. Okay, that part where the pocket part is the sloped part. So I'm going to be sewing that down by ½ of an inch, which is the seam allowance I kept. Okay. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be notching that area where it stops so that it will allow the pocket to relax. This is it. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be marking my 1 inch seam allowance. This is the pocket facing. So I'm going to be marking my 1 inch seam allowance, okay, which is the normal seam allowance. Now I'm going to be adding my 2 inches, which is actually what we measure for the pocket itself. Now I'm going to be placing it very on that line to make sure they are properly aligned. Okay, then I'll pin it up to hold it down. Now I'm going to be using my machine to secure the upper parts. Okay, so I'm going to be sewing the upper part to secure it so that it won't move, it won't shift. Now I've sewn it I've secured it to the trouser. The next thing I'm going to be doing is doing the darts, taking in the darts. If you do not have a dart, you don't have to do this, but if you have a dart, please do it. Now I've done that dart. That is what we have. The next I'm going to turn the back of the pocket. I'm going to close the both sides, the lower and the upper part of the pocket. Okay, not the side of the fabric, but just the pocket itself. So that is what we have now. The pocket, you now have your pocket inward. If you want to lock it, you can go ahead and lock it, the part that we sewed there, to make it inside there. So the next we're going to do is to replace the crotch. You go with the front, place crotch to crotch, sew it down by your ½ inch. First of all, make sure you go to your notch, that knee area where I notched. Go and look, secure your notch, make sure your notch and your notch is missing. If that does not meet, that is what causes trousers at the back to have that slant kind of shape, okay, just like what you have on the screen right now. Okay, so I have sewn it down. I've sewn it down. The next thing we're going to do, we're also going to be sewing the back crotch down. Okay, and what I've just done right now. Now the both we're going to do is be laying the both of them together, the front and the back. Now we're going to be making sure you take from the crotch area, locate your knee, the front and the back knee. If they do not tally, you're going to be having this thing that we have on the screen right now. Okay, but if they tally properly, you're not going to have any issues. That is why the notch is very important. So that is it. We're just going to be sewing down by 1/2 inch. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is the side. You know that side that we kept 1 inch, that's the side we're going to be sewing now. Now by the time I'm laying it, the front and the back properly together, you find out that that's 3/4 inch that we kept initially in the pattern, and that is what you're having now as your excess. If you have more than that, there's a problem. If you have less than that, there's a problem. You know there's a problem somewhere. But when you check and you have exactly what you kept on your pattern, if it's 3/4, if it's half, you'll be seeing it exactly there. If it's 1, you will see it exactly there. Okay, I kept 3/4 and that is what I have. Now I'm going to be sewing down my 1 inch. I'm going to be marking out all my 1 inch by the side, all the way from the hip side. Okay, now we're going to be shaping the trousers. This is another place you have to take cognizance. You have to be conscious about. Make sure every of your shape is whatever you care for your trousers measurement is the same. So this is what we have now, guys. This is our wonderful pockets, our wonderful panties coming out. You can see how beautiful it's looking. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the band. Now this is it. I'm just going to close up that dash. Remember the dash on the pattern. We're going to be closing it up. Now we're going to be marking out the 2 inches actually that we have for the band. The dash is closed up because on the pants already closed it up, so you don't need it. So now I'm going to be marking it out, and now by the mark down to the side, check your 2 inches there. Yes, make sure you're reaching your 2 inches. Then the next thing you're going to do is to mark down your 2 inches all the way down, so you're going to get exactly the same curve you have at the upper part. After that, remember to add your 1/2 inch at the upper and the lower side for your sewing allowance. Very necessary. Okay, this is it. And remember that this side, once the crotch side is on the fold, so you don't need to keep any seam allowance there. You just keep your seam allowance on the side. So this is it. I'm doing the back, and the same thing I'm doing the front right now. Sorry guys. So the same thing you've just done is the same thing you do for the front. Please note that I opened the pockets up. Okay, then all you need to do is to add your seam allowance when necessary. Remember that it's a fold. When you're placing it on your fabric, the crotch part is on the fold. Do not forget. Then once you do that, you iron you cut 2 of it, iron your band. Okay, because I do not have a video of the sewing, sorry guys. So you iron your band, place your interface on one side of your band, iron your band properly. Okay, make sure you're having 2.5 seam allowance after sewing the upper parts. Okay, and you make sure you have your lower parts seam allowance. Then this is what it's going to look like. Okay, okay guys, so make sure you have your seam. So this is the final look of the trousers. I've added my zipper by the side. This is what I have. Very beautiful, right guys? So I'm sure you've learned so much today. Do not forget to check back, because I'll do so other things with this pattern and I would love to show you. Please do not forget to check back. Do not forget to subscribe to support my page. And if you have any question, I would try to answer. I know I do not answer questions easily because I'm quite busy, but once I can, I would. So guys, please do not forget to check back for the next tutorial I'll be posting. Thank you for watching, and see you. Bye.